the ball.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality.
And that's all for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
LeBron James is out there with Anthony. And there's Davis. Then there's Bradley. And it's Westbrook in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Curry fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. It did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gabriel's checked in.
Avery Bradley at the line for one.
Free throw good from Bradley.
The defensive specialist, Bradley, now a veteran. He's proven to be a guy who can contribute well as a starter or a bench reserve.
Thompson outside. Curry outside. A rebound by the Lakers. And here is LeBron. He has 7.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's come in for Green. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Thompson passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Nice pass by Thompson to a ready shooter, smartly not forcing his own shot.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Nunn finds Anthony, lays it up off the glass. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
You know, you love how Melo commits to the play. I mean, he puts his head down and gets to the finish.
Curry against Westbrook. They double him with James. 5 to shoot. Kuminga the pass to Thompson. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 16.
You know, we've seen Thompson catch fire before. Feed the hot hand. He's got it going on.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's LeBron. A special move before the shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Gary Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Here's Horton Tucker. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Down low, here's Payton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The assist from
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Augustine dishes to Johnson. Pass to Monk. Johnson with the bounce pass. Augustine from outside. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. From downtown, and another three for Golden State.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Tries a three. Nailed from three-point land. Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Takes it from 10, and it's Golden State with another.
And this is what you want from Looney, and this is where you want Looney operating from. The closer he gets, the more efficient he is.
Monk finds Johnson. Back to Monk. From the arc. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Monk's got 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And Poole gets it to go.
And for a guy with the shoot-first mindset, Thompson is about as unselfish a teammate as you'll find.
Back to Augustine. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top.
All right. Look who's coming under the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So it's the Lakers now. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Bjelica is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Curry. Then there's Moody. And it's Payton in at the shooting guard.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Driving in, Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
outside Curry. Shoots the three. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Nunn finds Howard. Here's Gabriel. He's covered by Iguodala. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Now the pass to Howard. Goes up the baseline. Again, Los Angeles.
Jump shooting isn't Howard's strong suit, but I like how he's constantly challenging himself to get better. It pays off right there.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bielitsa's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Davis is checked in for Dwight Howard. Green is checked in for Golden State. And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Moody. Inside. And that one's good. Green.
Amazing sense for how to score inside. Green doesn't settle. Good at staying aggressive.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Gabriel. Back to Nunn. Passes it to Davis. Good on the shot.
Anthony Davis, 4-2.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And the pass to Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And another three for Golden State.
And squaring up is Iguodala. Nice follow-through on the release.
LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Reeves. Here's Gabriel. Pass to Nunn. Here's Gabriel. Guarded by Green. Lock at 6. Here's Reeves. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. The three. Hits the three-point bomb.
His shooting motion is so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
The Lakers on offense. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Gabriel. To the inside. Davis lays it up and banks it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You gotta have amazing vision to make that pass.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's all right, David. Thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio, going up against the Spurs. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, we've got Carmelo Anthony, Avery Bradley out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the 5, down low. 5 to shoot. Ayton passes to Crowder. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. James, left side. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Uh-oh, LeBron's still doing amazing things at the rim. This guy is ageless.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Well, Candace, you'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's transformed as many teams as LeBron James. Entire franchises have changed overnight when he's come to town.
Yes, and that's the impact that LeBron James has had on basketball in general. I mean, on the court, yes, but even off the court, if you think of what he's accomplished. This is a guy that you want to be your teammate. This is a guy that obviously has etched his name as one of the greats in NBA basketball.
And the first player to earn $1 billion in his career.
And that's a lot of money, B.A.
Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony. Bridges outside. Knocked away. Stolen by Davis. Johnson against Paul. Pass to James. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 5.
And you have to honor James' outside shot. He's more than capable of bearing it from the distance.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. And Davis with the block. To the paint. And there's James on the assist by Davis. 7 points in the game. Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Back to Westbrook. To the inside. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
I just love the ball movement.
Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was going through at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. McGee passes to Saric, just 4 to shoot. And the Suns get another 3.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
To the middle. Monk finds Howard. Here's the teardrop. Count that bucket. Howard's got his second bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
.52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back to Payne. Let's go with a three. Another three for Phoenix.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
To the wing on the left. Johnson passes to Howard. Shoots over McGee. And again, it's the Lakers.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holiday. Rebound, the Lakers. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Second team foul. Coming into the floor for your Lakers.
Here's Holiday.
Carmelo Anthony.
From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Lakers on top, up 10. Don't go. And here in the early going, LeBron James seems pleased with how his team is settling in. Well, Grant, high expectations for sure.
Well, any team with LeBron James on it, you're going to have some high expectations for sure.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
They've got Talen Horton-Tucker. Anthony Davis is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Candace, the WNBA has just reached its 25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting watching and it being entertaining. So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can make the NBA.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
All right, BA. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Westbrook outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Westbrook's got 6.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Here's Booker. There's the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
You know, I think I always tease in this era. You know, I think KG would have been rebounding and bringing the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era. So I'm going to include him in the tall guards category. But, you know, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball, brings it up. Look at Giannis and how he continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard means.
Outside Paul. buries it from 3. Paul's got his second bucket on the night.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pass to Johnson. Back to James. Here's Westbrook. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bridges.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Westbrook with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Johnson. He's got 6.
If you let AD get the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's over. He's too skilled and he's too big.
Phoenix calls timeout, and their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Anthony Davis. Here's Šarić. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to James. And there it is for him. James has got 9.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
What impresses you about Candace? She's so invested in helping the game grow in a positive direction.
Well, you know, I think in an interview she was quoted as saying, do good, be good, give back. Well, she walks that talk, boy, and walks it well.
Here's Holiday. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Down low. Here's James. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
For 3, Westbrook. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Johnson. Inside. Shot to stop the run. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Howard finds Monk. Westbrook outside. Here's the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's the Lakers.
Whenever Russell Westbrook gets rolling like this, he can really run the scoreboard up. Could be a big night for him.
Pass to McGee. Holiday with the ball. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside.
29.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
This is his game on the offensive end, putting up shot after shot, hitting at a great clip. The defense needs to...
All right, everybody. Now that we have a minute, here's a look at the power rankings. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Here's Ayton. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Paul passes to Crowder. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
19-footer. Again, the Lakers.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament, looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B? I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he gets it back. High arcing shot. And it's good for two. Johnson's got 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Suns ball. Shooting for Phoenix.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Some changes now for the Lakers. Gabriel, he's checked in for Anthony. And Nunn is subbed in for Monk. The Lakers on D. Bridges finds Crowder. Driving to the basket. Ayton with it. Bridges right side. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Johnson. Nunn against Paul. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for Johnson, and it's Augustine in for Nunn. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Augustine. A shot from the mid-range. Again, the Lakers.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective. making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit. 8-time All-Star. Howard made the NBA All-First Team 5 straight years. One of the greatest centers this game has ever seen when you look at his record.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's McGee. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Gabriel. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Holiday's checked in for the Suns.
Aaron Holiday.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Augustine. Takes the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Now Šarić. Payne, the pass to McGee. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Payne with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Augustine with it. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Augustine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so.
All right. Look who's coming under the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Avery Bradley out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Gabriel in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Howard. Yep, that one goes.
And you know, the way that Howard is so crafty at using his body in the painted area, really hard to stop him given his size.
Outside Holiday. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's Monk. That time on the assist by Howard. Monk's gotten his first bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Pass to Bradley. Howard with the ball. Defended by Craig from 15 feet away. And again, it's the Lakers.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Now the Lakers moving it up. He goes up, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
None against Payton. Šarić, a screen on Howard. Clock at 6 to end the run. And he gets the jumper to drop. Shamet's gotten his first points in this one.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Pass to Monk to the middle. Howard's shot's good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And the basket by Holiday. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. None against Payton. Pass to Monk. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Gabriel. Payton, he's checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Payton.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Outside none. 6 on the shot clock. Jack's up at 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Now you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against Phoenix. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Ooh, poked away. Monk with a steal. From deep, Johnson drops in the 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Holiday. Bradley grabs the board. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
The shot by Johnson, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges outside. Back to Holiday. To the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
None, no good. Outside Holiday. The teardrop. Oh, and Johnson with a block. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.